Alright, so today we're comparing the Aleana hand with the hand that I have from Amazon. This hand has been with me for about a year now. I basically started school with it, so it looks pretty banged up. And then this is the Aleana hand, excuse me, and it looks gorgeous. Right off the bat, it looks gorgeous. You can just tell that it, even in the packaging, you can see big differences. But let's go ahead and open this up so we can compare the two, and then I'll tell you why I ended up purchasing this. So this is what the Aleana hand looks like, and it's the complete hand. They have hands like this one, and then they have the 4 fingers, the 1 finger, and then they also have tattooed and non-tattooed. So first off, let me go by saying that this one is way more detailed than this one. I mean, you can probably tell, but I'm gonna give you a close-up. Like, you can see this one right here. It's banged up, obviously. I use this, so don't judge me. But you can see even the knuckles. It does pose, and mine also poses, the Aleana one. But yeah, my biggest issue with this was this part right here. So when you put in a nail in there, it just kind of stays lifted, and there's not much you can do with that. Like, you literally have to hold it down all the time just to even get some type of straight edge or anything like that. So for practicing, it's just a mission. And yeah, it's just, there's no detail. I mean, there's a little bit of detail right here in the palm, but it's not bad. I mean, it's from Amazon. It cost me around 80 bucks, I want to say. And it's definitely a good starter hand. So the Aleana hand, let's look at it in all its glory. So you can see the knuckles are just gorgeous. Even the tattoos, obviously I had to get the tattooed one because, you know. And then this part right here, even though it has a lift, it looks like there's a good like hold on the nail. So you just put in the nail just like that, and then boom. I also like that they come cut. I need to order more of these, so I just need to file. But look at that. And then let's look at the bottom here. Oh man, this is the wrist. It even has like a little vein. This is just so cool. So I ended up getting her posable because I wanted it not only to practice but to take pictures. And oh wow, it's just, I'm really shocked. And it feels different. Like, obviously it's gonna feel different. This one's more like squiggly and maneuverable, and these are more stiff. But it just looks amazing. So there's that. Now these are pretty pricey, and I ended up ordering this about I would say a solid month ago, and I didn't get it until 4 weeks later. So that's something to keep in mind. Even though they are pricey, they make these and they take their time into making them. And obviously if you get the tattooed ones, they come, you know, they have to do that by hand. So I love it. I completely love it. And then here's the Amazon one. Like I said, not everyone is gonna have the money to invest in an Aleana hand, but if you want to start, this is definitely the one to go with. I mean, I'll have both of them linked down below as always. You guys know. But yeah, I also like that I ended up getting the full hand. So you see this one stops like right there. And then with this one, I just have it held on by a clip, so it just stays like that. And then this one, obviously I bought the stand for it, which goes onto the table. But I feel like it's just gonna be nicer for doing videos, taking pictures, you know, because it's so long, you can push the camera back. And then it does come with this hole right here. You see right there, it says Aleana, but it does come with the hole. And so let me show you the stand for this. All right, so this is the stand that it comes with. Obviously, if I were to buy more, which I probably will, I'll buy a half hand. They're magnetic, so those half hands that you buy from the shop are magnetic, but this one, if I'm not mistaken, this one just goes right in on it. What is that, Diana? What are words? But it goes like that. I wonder if does this come out? No, it doesn't. So you put it in like this, and then yeah, so you guys see that? So then it holds like this. It's pretty heavy, but it does have the suction cup right here, and I have a glass table, so that's perfect for this. And then it goes like this. You see that? It's just it looks so pretty. I love it. And they look so real, guys. Like, I don't think the camera's doing it justice. Like, it looks amazing. I do want to test out if it's gonna move with the machine. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna put some nails on the Amazon one, and I'm gonna show you my problem with this one. Alright, so just so you can see, I put one nail on the Amazon hand, and let me push these back so you're not paying attention to that. So my biggest problem here is this right here on the side. So this is already, let me see if I can get as close as possible. This nail is already pushed back as far as it can go in this well, and it still has this lifting that's happening. So my biggest issue is, not only do you have to press hard to get, you know, some file on there, but then when you run the machine, I'm gonna show you. When you run the machine, and this is just normal, you know, cleanup. When you run it, it picks up on the nail. So if I go down, like now it doesn't want to do it, obviously. But I'm gonna see, you see that? It just, look at that. Look at that gap right there. So I always have to pull it down. And I don't mind pulling it down because obviously it's a fake, you know, it's a fake nail, a fake hand. But it shouldn't have that gap all the time. So as you can see with the Aleana hand, you see that it doesn't have such big of a gap. It's right there. So I can just go in here and nothing is gonna get caught. I can just make my way around the hand. I'm still holding it, but now I'm not worried about such a big gap. You see that? So that's my main issue. And then you can see right there, it's just it's just harder. You see? That's exactly what I wanted. Just for a little bit more stability, so when I'm doing the machine on the hands, they don't like pop off or anything like that. Hopefully. I feel so horrible using this one because it was, you know, a hefty price tag, but obviously I'm definitely gonna use it. But yeah, like I said, you know, the Amazon one did do its job, and for beginners, it's amazing. It truly is. Like, this hand got me through school, and it was just awesome. I really enjoyed it, and everybody complimented me when I took my little hand because it is nice, especially for a beginner. But now that I'm a little bit more pro and licensed, I feel like I should upgrade. So I definitely did that with this hand. And then hopefully over time, it's just gonna get better and better. I definitely want another one, but I'm gonna try my best to not. I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna use this one first and then get another one. So yeah. Alright guys, that is gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I went into enough detail. And like I said, I will have both of the hands linked down below just in case if you can invest in this one and you want a good like replacement that's not gonna cost you a lot of money. I'll link this one as well. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.